partially accredit the success of my Invalid Core collection to my decision not to consume alcohol. I have honestly never seen the point of alcohol, nor have I ever had a drink. I decided to use the time or money I would have spent drinking on collecting or learning about the Invalid Core. One day while I was attending class at Portland State University, I was asked to go out drinking with a number of classmates. Not interested in drinking, I declined and spent that night searching for Invalid Core history. By the end of that night, I had found and purchased 16 Invalid Core general orders. It would seem the subject of alcohol had its place with the soldiers in the Invalid Corps. Sylvester Rounds of the 21st Regiment Invalid Corps in Newark, New Jersey wrote, "How did they celebrate George Washington's birthday around Connecticut? Or didn't they celebrate at all? Down here they had a very nice time drilling the militia, firing cannon, etc. And I might say getting drunk for more than 2/3 of the population seemed to be a little that way. This is the awfulest city for drunkenness that I ever saw. You can never go out on the streets unless you see some poor scamp lying drunk." Sergeant Major Holmes of the 14th VRC got a letter from the women around Wexford, Pennsylvania, where the ladies were saying how the farmland around them was being sold to oil industry laborers, and with it, they were bringing alcohol with them. Sergeant Major Holmes wrote, "Your description of the manner in which the young gentlemen occupy their leisure hours is horrible, and if true, their morals are very bad indeed. However, I have become a temperance man, so I shall take occasion to give them a strong lecture upon the evils attending the use of a strong drink." John Burrell of the 9th VRC noted, "We have a nice division of Sons of Temperance, one of the best organizations in the world." The Sons of Temperance was a fraternal organization promoting abstinence from alcohol. A civilian out of New York writing their soldier cousin about the start of the Invalid Corps wrote, "I think your sutler done wrong to bring that cursed stuff to soldiers to make them wild. Dear cousin, I think it is the nastiest filth that even man or beast puts in their belly." It would appear there was no shortage of alcohol available to the soldiers of the 10th VRC in Washington, D.C. Engelbert Mackman received a charge of drunkenness that he became so drunk as to unfit him to perform any duties of a soldier. Theodore Gentry received a charge of drunkenness as to unfit him to perform any duties of the soldier. Timothy Brown also became so drunk as to unfit him to perform the duties of a soldier, while Hugo Schwartz was charged with drunkenness while on duty. Hugo, having been on duty, detailed for guard duty, did become drunk while on guard. Christopher Schultz was charged with drunkenness to the prejudice of good order and military discipline on August 24th, August 26th, and August 29th. Private Peter K. was charged with being drunk while on guard. Having been detailed for guard duty, he did become drunk while on duty. Thomas Gaynor was charged with drunkenness while on guard. When discovered and ordered to go to his quarters, Thomas Gaynor told the sergeant commanding the guard to kiss his arse. Corporal Michael Freely of the 8th Company, 2nd Battalion Invalid Corps, when being charged with conduct prejudicial to good order and military discipline while in charge of the guard, became drunk and disorderly, drawing his revolver and threatened to shoot the sentry on post. Judging by the behavior of these men, they drank enough to cover my part.